Hello, Alashadinov here. Today I'm going to be showing you how my water system is working with my pool and wetland and the biochar filter that is allowing me to drink my pool water in the middle of Johannesburg
So
City.
here is the pool. It got a little bit stained when I went away. Barracuda is working for 1 hour a day, and just there you can see a solar pump lying on a step with this black pipe coming across. Okay, so the pool water gets pumped to the wetland for 1 hour a day. There is the wetland just after the stepping stones. It's about 25 square meters, and that water gets dropped back into the pool. Barracuda uses a lot of energy, so the solar pump takes over at 9 o'clock when the sun comes up, and that slowly pumps the water, doing exactly the same thing, but without the Barracuda obviously scrubbing the floor. So I'm using Barracuda only for 1 hour a day, just to pick up the leaves and pick up a little bit of debris and not allowing it to stain. But the idea is to implement catfish that will clean my water. Thereafter, the water gets, the same Barracuda pumps the water to my biochar filter there. I'll show it you right now how it works, and basically tops it up every time the water is low. The grey water works with a wetland that's positioned in the corner of the house, just underneath there that you can't see, and that overflows into that white drum, and the white drum has the pump, and that irrigates our vegetable garden with sprinklers, which is just after the wetland, automatically. In future, we're going to have a sewage biogas digester that will be positioned instead of the white drum, and then the overflow from sewage will go through that wetland that I'm in the process of constructing, and that will go into my food forest garden over there, which I'm starting up. If you're wondering what's up with the dome and all the creepers over it, well, I'm trying to create a micro food forest using a geodesic dome and having vertical garden and creepers and grapes and grenadillas creeping over it. I'll show you more about this eco machine in the near future.
Three times a day, the little pump starts up and washes the seashells, the crystals, and some anti-radiation stones, mineralizing the clean water drum and adding nutrients, not so much nutrients, but more minerals and life force. I have a vortex pipe here, and I have a magnetic pipe at the bottom. So all the water in the last drum is magnetized and vortex, and it's gone through crystals and seashells and calcium of the seashells, and it's all absorbed into the water. So it's really living water as we would find it in the Drakensberg rivers. And it's very good for our bodies, and it flushes out the toxins and diseases out of our systems. So the filter is working really well. This black pipe here, this is what comes from the pool and the Barracuda. As the Barracuda pumps, I've reduced the level what it drops back into the pool, so the pressure allows the water to reach this first drum, and as the ball valve goes up, down, as we use the water, it tops up the system automatically, and it all comes level because the water stays level, and we have clean, living, drinking water coming out of the fourth drum. And here I'm going to give you a test. The water is refreshing, living, and tastes fantastic. So that's to show you how any pond or even fertilized water that's toxic, can be cleaned with a simple wetland and a biochar filter that I've learned from a PhD scientist from America on how the micropores of the biochar can trap any E. coli or fertilizer or even arsenic, as well as heavy metals, and trap it in the pores. So every 3 years I'll have to replace the biochar, but it's a really quick process, and
in my workshop we actually get to make some of the biochar ourselves and crush it and sieve it and clean it. So yeah, just sharing the knowledge with you. And in the next video I'd like to share with you something that's been really inspiring me, is the books by Anastasia and Vladimir Maigret, and she speaks of the 1 hectare kin domain, and I'd like to share some information about that in the next video. Scroll below and leave a comment. Let me know, how's your water situation going? Do you have any questions or concerns? I'm ready to hear from you. All the best.